Hey everybody, Decent Eddie here. It is Saturday, June 28th, 2025. My WNBA confident picks are now at 75% for the season. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment. Daily picks before tip-off on the day of the game, you can get them here. My goal is to empower you with statistically grounded insights, but it's also important to always cross-reference anything that you do when it comes to sports gambling, whether it's basketball or soccer or cricket or whatever, with real-time developments. I recommend checking about 20 minutes before tip-off of any of these basketball games just to make sure the starting lineups are what we think they are. We only have one game today, so let's get into it and be quick about it. It's Mystics on the road versus the Wings. Mystics get a Decent Eddie confident pick with a 2.067 differential, equating to about a 71% chance for the Mystics to win by my data. The sportsbooks give the Mystics a 63% chance to win by their data and have Mystics as 3-point favorites. The current over-under is 164. The Mystics are pretty good right now. They've won 3 straight. They're playing some pretty good basketball. Even with Sykes being questionable, they have the depth and they've got the third best 3-point shooting in the league. Dallas, well, I mean, they've got weak legs, and they're dealing with the shopping list of injuries to key players like Carrington and McCowan. While neither team is setting the world afire with the fatigue and playing the back-to-back that the Dallas Wings have to deal with, Mystics winnings, that question is academic, guys. All things considered, I'm confidently backing the Mystics against the spread if it stays at -3 towards them. The Mystics' momentum and their ability that they have to exploit Dallas's weaknesses, especially with their flimsy perimeter defense, should see them cover, I think. As for the over-under at 164, honestly, I'm leaning towards the under, considering the severe impact of the Wings having weak legs from playing the back-to-back games, coupled with their pretty extensive, debilitating injury list. I mean, they're not a great team to start with. I mean, you add all those elements to it, I mean, the Mystics have fairly strong defensive capabilities. So altogether, the under 164 becomes, I think, to me, a much more compelling play. Of all the things that I talk about on my channel, the over-under is the only thing that kind of gives me pause in this game. So maybe do some research on your own in your own time to see how you feel about it. But, I mean, to me, while Washington might score efficiently, it's hard to see Dallas contributing enough with everything that they have to deal with today to push that total far above that line. Fatigue often leads to poor shooting, stagnation on the offensive side. For me, it's the under, guys. I mean, you do you. On the money line, my data says Mystics. The books also say Mystics, so I'm taking Mystics on the money line because my data points to it. And I think it's a decent value today as well. So that's it. Here's a quick recap. Decent Eddie confident picks. We got one, and this is the only one. It's the Mystics. We don't have any suboptimal picks, no danger picks. When it comes to parlays, I like to include confident picks and parlays, and we've got one today. So, for example, if you put Mystics in a 2-leg with another leg at -400 to -450 odds, your win probability by my data is 57%. Sportsbook data, it's 52%. I will always endorse up to a 3-leg parlay with legs between -400 and -450. Nowhere outside of that. You do that, and your win percentage probability should stay above 50%. Okay? Regardless of what you choose, I never recommend more than a 3-leg parlay due to the risks of combined probabilities. Remember, don't spend more than 10% of your entire bankroll in total across all your wagers in a day. Never chase losses, and if you need help with a gambling problem, it's fine. Check out my channel's description, though, okay? It's not fine that you have a gambling problem. It's fine that you admit that you have a gambling problem, just like any other problem. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit like, subscribe, tap the bell, leave a comment to get my picks before tip-off on the day of the games. Follow me on Decent Eddie Picks on Instagram if you want. Facebook, X, Decent Eddie Picks, spelled P-I-X. You can see me on TikTok, decent.eddies.picks. Sometimes I post updated team grades there, last-minute thoughts if I have them, sometimes during game thoughts. Let's see what happens tonight. We only have one game. This is Decent Eddie signing. Somebody's dog is barking. This is Decent Eddie signing off. Have an awesome day.